Good morning. I've been thinking a lot about all the things that I've done that have helped our family and helped Abby. I've been trying to talk about a lot of those things, but I thought this morning I'd try to kind of organize them a little bit better and get out a few other things that I had thought of and that I thought were really important. So I tried to actually make a list, which most of you know I'm not horribly organized, but I thought it would help me to make sure I got everything I wanted to say out to you guys a little more efficient and help you guys a little bit more. So here goes my list. Okay, so here's my list I started working on. I think one of the most beneficial things for us and for Abby, and something that's helped myself as well, not just Abby, but has been making sure to get to the bottom of any physical things going on. I talked about that a lot in one of my videos, but it's very beneficial if you try to find a doctor who wants to get to the bottom of why things are happening instead of only treating symptoms. That is so huge, and you'll see such a big difference. I know I do have friends that are not at all into, quote, biomed stuff, but I highly encourage everyone to at least research it and see if there's something that could benefit their child. At the very least, I think it's just pure kind of common sense that your body needs nutrition, and it needs certain vitamins and minerals to work the most efficiently that it can. So trying to get the body to be able to absorb those things and getting good quality vitamins and minerals, I think should be a priority. If a child's a picky eater as well, working really hard on getting them to be able to swallow vitamins or at least take them in some way, shape, or form, I think is really important, and I think you'll see a big difference. I'm always really into researching. It's part the nurse in me, or just part of my personality, but I think it's really important to be open to learn about new things and learn new therapies. You don't necessarily have to do everything that the new therapy wants you to do, or do it, exactly the way that they're showing you to do it, but I really truly believe that you learn and pick up really good, useful ideas that really help from almost everything that you research and learn. But of course, the thing I struggle with is that balance. Of course, try to find balance in that. And we talked, I think it was yesterday, about making sure that you prioritize having fun and enjoying your child and not just trying to research it all the time, what to do and what can help, and taking care of yourself. We talked about how important that is. You can't take care of them unless you take care of yourself. And then some new things I wanted to talk about. Connecting with other families has been probably one of the most helpful things as well for me. I talk to other families who have been there, done that. That's been so huge to find out what they've done, what's helped their child, what's not helped their child, and just to be with people that understand and that know what you're going through is a huge source of support. I have some friends that are adults on the spectrum as well, and I gain a lot of insight from them and really enjoy them as well. So that, I think, is really huge. But just getting support, having a network of people to ask, about resources and ask what they've tried, and just, again, to get that support of, I understand what you're going through, I think is really, really important. You guys all know how I feel about communication. That's my next one. But I just cannot stress enough, if communication is not there, you have to prioritize it. You just have to. The differences you will see in the behaviors and how happy your child is being able to say what they want, and being able to even just use basic communication. It can really be huge. So really prioritize that if that's an issue. I think I spoke yesterday about sleep. Of course, working on that, if that's a big issue, is huge as well. Autism Speaks has a great sleep toolkit on their website. I highly recommend that. One of the biggest things they say is just to work on that bedtime routine, and I think also adding it being positive for them, for us, that has been really key. So, and then one of the other things that just in the past few years we have finally learned is to really learn how to get to the bottom of really hard behaviors. So things that, you know, after you work on things and work on things and work on things, things progressively, very gradually and slowly, behaviors get better, but you're always left with some and that are baffling. And learning to be a behavior detective, and there are ways to learn why certain behaviors are happening. Sometimes it's really hard to get to the bottom of them, but sometimes, surprisingly, it's not. If, you know, it takes a little bit of documentation and a little bit of, you know, finding how to do this, but it really can be key to helping with some of those really hard behaviors. So if you don't know how to do that, make sure that you ask for help in that area. And just to remember to be patient when you try new things. If you're trying a new diet or trying, you know, to nourish your child with vitamins, or if you're trying a new therapy, or if you're working on behaviors, to make sure to remember that that progression is a long road, to give it time, to not give up too easily, not to get frustrated, to remember that it's a marathon, not a sprint. And so you have to pace yourself and try to keep that balance in check, which, as I've said many times, is one of my biggest struggles. But I hope that's helpful this morning, you guys. So let me know what things have helped you guys the most. I would really love to hear from everyone. So let me know what helps, and let me know what you think about my list and if it's been helpful for you. Thanks, guys. I hope you have a great day. Bye.